The North Atlantic Treaty Organization, or NATO, stands as a testament to international collaboration. It represents a political and military alliance of 31 countries. Founded in 1949, NATO emerged from the ashes of World War II. Nations pledged to defend one another against aggression. This commitment to collective defense has been the bedrock of NATO's success. It has fostered an environment of peace and stability for over 7 decades. NATO remains a vital force for global security. The aftermath of World War II left Europe devastated. The horrors of the war underscored the need for lasting peace. European nations sought ways to prevent future conflicts. The Soviet Union, under Joseph Stalin, emerged as a new threat. Its expansionist policies and communist ideology raised alarms across Europe and North America. In response to this growing concern, the United States, Canada, and 10 European countries joined hands. They signed the North Atlantic Treaty in 1949. This landmark treaty marked the formal establishment of NATO. The founding members were united by a shared vision. They aimed to deter Soviet aggression. They also wanted to prevent the revival of militarism in Europe. The treaty enshrined the principle of collective defense. This principle, articulated in Article 5 of the treaty, declared that an attack against one member would be considered an attack against all. At the heart of NATO lies the principle of collective defense. This principle, enshrined in Article 5 of the North Atlantic Treaty, forms the bedrock of the alliance. It asserts that an attack against one NATO member state will be considered an attack against all. This commitment to mutual defense has been invoked only once in NATO's history. It was invoked in response to the terrorist attacks of September 11, 2001 on the United States. This invocation of Article 5 demonstrated the strength and unity of the alliance. It underscored NATO's unwavering commitment to the security of its members. Beyond collective defense, NATO plays a significant role in crisis management and cooperative security. The alliance engages in a wide range of activities to address global challenges. These activities include conflict prevention, peacekeeping, and disaster relief. NATO also works to combat terrorism, cyber threats, and the proliferation of weapons of mass destruction. Section 4. From Cold War to Global Security, NATO's evolving role. The end of the Cold War marked a turning point for NATO. The dissolution of the Soviet Union in 1991 removed the alliance's primary adversary. However, new challenges and threats emerged in the post-Cold War era. Ethnic conflicts, terrorism, and the proliferation of weapons of mass destruction became pressing concerns. NATO adapted to this changing security landscape. It expanded its membership to include former Warsaw Pact countries. This expansion aimed to enhance stability and security across Europe. NATO also took on new roles and missions. It engaged in peacekeeping operations in the Balkans. The alliance also supported the international community's efforts to combat terrorism in Afghanistan and Iraq. NATO's role in the post-Cold War era has not been without its critics. Some argue that the alliance's expansion has alienated Russia. Others question the legitimacy of NATO's involvement in out-of-area operations. Section 5. A global network, NATO's partnerships and cooperative security efforts. NATO recognizes the importance of partnerships in addressing global security challenges. The alliance has developed a wide network of relationships with countries beyond its membership. These partnerships, known as the Euro-Atlantic Partnership Council and the Mediterranean Dialogue, foster cooperation on issues of common concern. NATO also engages in dialogue and cooperation with key global actors. These actors include the United Nations, the European Union, and the Organization for Security and Cooperation in Europe. These partnerships provide a platform for dialogue. They also enhance interoperability. They also facilitate joint training and exercises. They contribute to building trust and confidence among nations. NATO's partnerships and cooperative security efforts demonstrate the alliance's commitment to a collaborative approach to international security. Section 6. NATO in the 21st century. Addressing new and emerging challenges. As NATO enters the third decade of the 21st century, it faces a rapidly evolving security environment. New and emerging challenges, such as cyber threats, hybrid warfare, and climate change, pose significant risks to the alliance's members. NATO is adapting to these challenges by strengthening its cyber defenses. It is also enhancing its resilience against hybrid threats. It is also addressing the security implications of climate change. The alliance continues to invest in new technologies and capabilities to maintain its technological edge. NATO's ability to adapt to changing circumstances has been a hallmark of its success. As the security landscape continues to evolve, NATO remains committed to its core values of collective defense, crisis management, and cooperative security. The alliance will continue to play a vital role in shaping the international security environment. It will work to ensure the security and prosperity of its members and partners for many years to come.